Alright guys, this is the last video for today. Now, this is going to be more about the direction of this franchise for the future. And where do I see uh, Pat Riley? What does this franchise look like, and what is Pat Riley's vision for this franchise? Is it to be complacent or be aggressive again? Now, me and all of you fans would love to say, let's go get that big fish. Let's go get him. But it's not easy. I don't think it's easy, guys. I'm just going to take Pat Riley's side. I don't think it's easy. Obviously, Pat Riley has the name and the cachet and all that good stuff, but this is not the prime Dwayne Wade you get to play with anymore. This is the older Dwayne Wade that's just a good helper off the bench and a mentor at this part in his life. And him and Haslam already said they're just here for now, just to mentor the future of the Miami Heat. I don't think it's hard. I don't think it's easy to just go get a big free agent like that. Considering it is Miami, you get the tax discount, you get the great all around year weather and all that shit. But players don't look at that. They want to team up with other stars now, and we don't have any stars on this team. It's not a really, we don't flat out have any stars on this team to for players to team up. So it's pretty tough if you think about it. It's pretty tough to get people down here to play with a guy like Josh Richardson and Hassan Whiteside. They don't look at these guys as all stars. So you know I really don't blame them coming down here. Now that whole Kevin Durant bullshit was bullshit, because you really, and Gordon Hayward, because both of these guys really already knew where they wanted to go. They just wasted their fucking time. I don't like when free agents do that. Like, if you already make up your mind, why are you wasting our time? I don't like, that's one thing I do not like. Do not waste our time if you already made up your mind where you wanted to go. Don't do that. That's just the most stupidest thing. I just don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let's say if you want to go to the Washington Wizards or you want to go to the Detroit Pistons, don't waste your time and come to us in free agency to wait, bullshit around and say, oh man, I really like this. I like this meeting we had. I like this interview. No, you want to go to Golden State? Fuck off and go to Golden State. Don't waste my time. Because we got to sign guys back. Like, I kind of believe that's sort of the reason why how we lost Dwayne Wade. Because we kind of waited so long because we waited for Kevin Durant, and we were the last team to interview. I feel like if you're like the last team to interview a free agent superstar in the summer, most likely they're not going to come to you anyway. So why are you wasting your time? Same thing with Gordon Dragic. He got interviewed by Boston first, then us, and then the Jazz. So you already know he's not returning to the Jazz. And if he if he gives Boston the first interview, he's pretty much already telling you where he wants to go. See how that works. I just don't like when free agents do that. But that's off the topic. Pat Riley. Now Pat, I obviously believe in you as a general GM. I don't always say in Pat we trust bullshit, because that's stupid as hell. But you are kind of slacking, bro. These contracts that you gave the role players, like, and I like James Johnson. I like Dion Waiters. Kelly Olynyk, he's a good stretch forward. But I like Dion Waiters and I like James Johnson. I don't like Dion Waiters this decisions he makes on the court and all. But he was a nice player for us for the end of 2017 season. But he's not the guy for the future. He's not at all. He's not going to be he's not going to be an all-star. I don't see him being an all-star at all. Same thing with James Johnson. So why would you give those guys that much money and have us pretty much locked in with these guys? Same thing with Kelly Olynyk. Kelly Olynyk, okay, he shot a few threes in game, I think 7 against the Washington Wizards last year when he was playing with Boston in the playoffs. I don't know. He shot a few threes against them. Boom. You want to give him money for that? Bullshit. You don't give someone that much money. You don't do that. He's a role player. I believe role players should not get paid that much money. So when you got, we're not even going to talk about Sam Whiteside and Gordon Dragic's contracts. We're going to talk about James Johnson, Dion Waiters, and Kelly Olynyk. When you gave guys that much money to do, they only do special things because they're role players. When you give them that much type of money, when you give them that much money, and you're kind of locked up with them, you're kind of in trouble because it's going to be hard to move a guy like James Johnson and Dion Waiters, especially with Dion Waiters' injury and with James Johnson's lack of play this year. He hasn't been playing very well this year at all. Very inconsistent. Only a few good games he had this season, and that's not good for a guy gave this money. And I know Pat Riley and Eastmo love James Johnson. They love that guy, but he ain't doing shit. He ain't that top bench player like he was last year along with TJ. TJ still doing his thing, man. Everybody, for all these, rumors about TJ gonna be the main one getting traded once his contract explodes. I think I want to keep him because he's like a natural scorer, especially come off the bench. He's a good player, and plus he came out to Miami. He's we the one found him from Fresno State, so he's one of our guys. James Johnson, we gave him James Johnson, we gave him a trial. Dion Waiters, we gave them a second chance. TJ, we developed our own damn self. So I would love to keep TJ. James Johnson and Dion Waiters, though, I feel like they played for their money basically, and they ain't doing shit now. You want to say Dion Waiters is hurt? Dion Waiters knew that fucking ankle injury was bad. Why won't you just go get surgery during the summer and get it over with, and you would have been back now when we needed you? Now you're out. You played bad the first part of the regular season, and now the injury was so bad you couldn't play no more, and you basically wasted time. See, man, see there what I'm talking about? That's kind of selfish if you think about it. So, that what I'm trying to get at is it's hard to it's gonna be hard to get a free agent, a guy like Paul George, or who's gonna be free agent? Is it Blake Griffin gonna be? No, hell no. I wouldn't want him anyway. Uh, I don't think LeBron's coming back out here. I really wouldn't want him to come back out here anyway, honestly. Let's say a Kevin Durant becomes a free agent. I think he's gonna be a free agent this year, or even in the 2019 free agency. Let's say he gets tired of Golden State. You think he's really gonna want to come down here? I don't know. I don't think so. Uh, John Wall. What if he? I don't know his contract situation. You guys get what I'm trying to say is, guys like a Kawhi Leonard. These type of guys when they become free agents. Do you think they look at Miami as a landing destination to play for like what 4 years or whatever? I don't because we're not a interesting place to play right now. We're barely in the playoffs. We're not an attractive place to be right now. Not really. We got a lot of try hard guys, but we don't have another star. These guys, these stars today, they want to be with other stars. They don't want to carry a team. They want to be with other stars. That's just the truth of it. So we got to kind of, we kind of started that trend if you think about it with the big three thing. Boston really did, but you know, we only did that because we couldn't. We know Boston was a tough team to beat because they had the big three. So we got our own big three. So we already should. Pat Riley should know this ain't gonna work unless you get some stars down here. You gotta get some stars down here. As great as a great as an organization, and in the history for the LA Lakers, they're not attractive. You can tell for the last few years they're finally starting to look attractive with those young pieces they got, but I still think at the end of the day they're not that attractive. I don't think LeBron James. I don't think he's going to LA. He may go to Philly before he go to LA. So, yeah, you asked me my personal think is what I think he's stay in Cleveland. I don't think he's going anywhere. But you know, guys, Paul George, he may go to LA because I don't think he likes playing Russell Westbrook. Um, but you get what I'm trying to say. People are only going to go to LA if they want to actually just go to LA to play. Like Klay Thompson and I think Klay actually wants to go there one day. Those type of guys, they're not going there for competition. They just want to go there to be there. So either you're gonna have a guy that wants to be here in Miami, or you're gonna have another All Star out here, and he's gonna come out here because he sees another All Star out here. I don't know, or he sees a playoff team. But you're only gonna get a guy out here if he, like I just said, you're only gonna get a guy out here if this team is a playoff team, a high seed playoff team, a contender. That's the only way you're gonna get a guy out here. And that's just the nature of the NBA today. That's the only way you're gonna get a perennial All Star out here. So we're gonna have to Pat Riley's gonna have to do something. I do. If you ask me personally, who I want to see traded, I want to see James Johnson traded. And if you can move Kelly Olynyk, if you're on the cusp of getting an All Star down here, you move Kelly Olynyk and Dion Waiters ass too. But you got to get James Johnson the fuck out of here because he has the biggest contract out of both of them. You got to move him some type of way because he's not playing up to his contract at all. He is not playing up to his contract, not consistently for me. He's got to go. I like the. He's a cool guy. He does kind of look laissez sometimes, and I don't like that. If you look like you don't even care, but that contract tells me that he should be putting out better numbers than that. And he should be like a 6 man of the year type of guy. He got to go. He got to go, and Dion Waiters got to go. And then you're on the cusp of getting a free agent. You got to move Kelly Olynyk too. Now I do believe Pat Riley can move those guys if he really wanted to. He can move them. So you guys just got to be patient. I don't believe that we will be in this position long where we just make the playoffs and get eliminated after the first round or second round. I do believe that an All-Star can come here in the future, but Pat Riley's going to have to get his hands dirty and move some of these guys around to get a free agent out here. Because I think, a Josh Richardson, Richardson's going to get better. Justice Winslow's going to definitely get better. Son Whiteside's still going to be there. Guys like them, TJ's going to give you points all the time off the bench. Guys like them, they're going to get better. So, just get Pat. I'm going to get Pat Riley the 2019 free agency. I think that's where he's going to go, try to go big again. And get someone down here in South Beach. So, like I said, give him some time. It won't be that long before we have another, all-star team out here. I know that sounds crazy, and I don't like that. I like 2 stars, but 3, 4, 5 stars on one fucking team. That's bullshit. I don't like that at all. But that's the nature of the game now. So just got to go with it until it's over with. So. Whatever. For me, man, I'm a Miami Heat fan first, not a player fan at all. Whatever we can get out here whatever it takes to get a championship out here, do it. All right, guys, that's all I have to say about this video. It's about almost 15 minutes. I do think Pat Riley still has a juice. You just give him time where he can strike a move and move these heavy ass contracts around. And go get a guy to play with a Son Whiteside, Richardson. Go get two more All-Stars to play with these guys, and boom, we're in the NBA Finals again. Would have loved to. And we're gonna talk about best players. Kyrie Irving is my favorite. He's my favorite player right now. out of him and Kevin Durant and Kawhi Leonard, I like those guys. But Kyrie Irving, I like to watch him play. He's a true leader. He's my favorite player, man. Love Kyrie Irving. I wish when I was, I wanted him to come to Miami bad during the summer, but we didn't have the pieces necessary to get him that Cleveland wanted, so we couldn't get him. But see how good he's doing in Boston. I told you. I told people. Give that dude his own team and look how he would carry them. And they're literally the number 1 and 2 seed in the East. I want to hear about this bullshit about Brad Stevenson's um, um, system or whatever. It's Kyrie Irving definitely because Kyrie Irving definitely the engine to his system or whatever however you want to put it. So yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. You know what to do. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Uh, we're going against the King tonight, so stay tuned. He Lifer 305 out. Let's get it.